pay mama on achi mezeba ya coastal morning on West Coast TV in there and pay ye bedin komo bebre wa ha na ye rim in there komo twetwe ne de oye pin na oretwegu wo oye abenwa do na egwamando ekwa ba fontentan free na nsampi na orokodo wo ho the maraso na eba efia efinsem no so bebre na orokodo na de ubonka teno na podo ya zeba brother maraso na ebotu enfo na ya hye yen ho nkran inda ka ewukude ne eye osanana da otodo esia ewo afi 2025 mu inda ewukuda ye bedin komo ewa ha ye babo mozen na ye rem na ya hwe na yetim na yetu yen ho fo ewia ye de ubon krate na podo ye za bro ye de bro wia ye bokwa homa no do na ye kodin komo ye ne oye na naboache oye National Cocoa Farmers Association one spokesperson ye no botwetwe komo ewo efrido cocoa prices si obotogwe cocoa farmers will receive it then ye bedin komo na ye bisa no nsensem ho na nde mabegwafo no ba cancer ye rem they delve deeper into some of the most salient and topical issues making waves in our dailies. Ya bobo mozen ya cocoa prices no obotogwa my finance minister tell my position okay then go obama 16,000 another okobma price no do or the bar or 3,228.75 or Ghana cedis ho I'm for a cha. What's the way one? Why one fracadam? Me do for that damn. Is it true? And now that does it reflect that through FOB prices? And there on any come out, you busy while you are not you rim ya koshe yami ya toma 2nd September or bakwakoye by election ewa akwetia. After the current security situation in Ghana, Hana, your security services are they ready? There were man a bambo papa ewa akatia. You are iron a seed entry say, Nana Kumi cannot die twice. Obo one into Quanibiado, or Bobo Mozen Nawaji Aquatia seats no our the Marasuna area. But the most alarming issue our hunter was that is child prostitution. Another yezi home come. Yeah, baby stakeholders no. You know, ebe kwan ni eba fado ni team na yesu or your child prostitution ano. Ewa ahanta was meeting at the Benjamin Kobe Alpha, every time I'm from Kobe Mighty. Yababa Modan near Diane who too. Yaba, Mezen Crash Semnon, Mazababro, our ha, Yaba Modanamo, Ocha, Osefa Tebiani as our bro. Before Yabokono, Mamma care with the Oya Driver Unions Association in Bien, they are at loggerhead. Across the Yami Adoma on the 8th of August, you be Peja Oya Lawyer Firm by 20%. Now, across the Wombongu. Na you good draw ye di nkomo na ye ntotwe yansa campaign fo no ahoma no do a ye bedidi nkomo ewo oye West Coast TV intimo we fe no nkodo nda ho nda hara na ka kire wonua the on like on comment na on share na West Coast TV we are on
Every foods bidi ade anim ado akuafo hine na meka sei si eba no emu ene akokọ nam anuso odadia de magia tum na medi efi Every foods Every rice yedua mu no Ghana heya yeso ho Ghana heya e local rice na anuso odadodo sanso na Every chicken o my Ghana mu ya na ye nkokọ no yekuo mu heya na anuso no eye kama This party na woye abadin to anase wo pa bia kwakodi wo fie and now when you hwe bia se Every foods
For bulk purchases call 0247011935 or 0509923399
Every foods Every foods oya deododo Every foods ina the daddy Every foods bidi ade anim ado akuafo hine na meka sei si eba no emu ene akokọ nam anuso odadia de magia tum na medi efi Every foods Every rice yedua mu no Ghana heya yeso ho Ghana heya e local rice na anuso odadodo sanso na Every chicken o my Ghana mu ya na ye nkokọ no yekuo mu heya na anuso no eye kama This party na woye abadin to anase wo pa bia kwakodi wo fie and now when you hwe bia se Every foods
For bulk purchases call 0247011935 or 0509923399
Every foods evivinto, evivi foods, oya deododo, evivi foods, ina the daddy. Evivi foods, evivi foods, evivi foods. Midi adi enim ado, ekuafo hine na meka say. Si eba no, emu eni akukọ nam a anuso dedia. Die magia tum na midi efi evivi foods. Evivi rice, ye dua mu no Ghana heya. Ye so ho Ghana heya, e local rice na anuso dedodo. Sanso ena evivi chicken. O my Ghana mu ya ne.
All right, ba mo na kwaba na mezaba oya West Coast TV though in the other pay you go to the coastal morning na yadress mo e ma medin kan no the wo modern na yetu ye hofo na ya hye ho kran in the anape na yetime na yakọ ye na anim in the ye ba fa oya ye ne futu sem no ye ze fi ahantafo homa iti oya esia ne chichema wotwe no ma orka ho ye there smiling even fake tricks your brain into feeling happier. Your body influences your mind. In this na say sebe umura sesa bon modern na put on a smiley face. Ewa esrewa otebena on ma wadwen no sesa me hu de sana marapono me we ninje menu aje na say emma what you were thinking another emma go through no when it wears you down my brother nyame bi on tweye na na de on tutoye na on fa mo nti America in the anapain there but modern abi biara when me so even if it's a fake smile so that it can trick your brain into feeling happier obama wadwene wo de sana krachi many cheese anaketesi many achi then the more you smile the more you become beautiful the more you smile the more you become handsome even people say I want to get a cross face not say a tight smiler you will become beautiful you will become handsome all of a sudden but you may not know nye some osenkafono other tiena kuma pondo enda anape yama asro nda yenenim yama asro nda yenano ewo ye biara ye beyem ama me ye be no wetim na we peye ewo asase yedo enye enda anape we futu sem nem krasha sema yadere mayan ho enda anape na yetim na yakonkan na yekodi nkunyim ewo quickly ye badan ho to ye ba na mo ho bia no yes bro our West Coast TV do
Evivi foods midi adi enim ado ekuafo hine na meka say si eba no emu eni akukọ nam a anuso dedia de magia tum na midi efi evivi foods evivi rice ye dua mu no Ghana heya ye so ho Ghana heya e local rice na anuso dedodo sanso ena evivi chicken o my Ghana mu ya na ye nkukọ no ye kuo mu heya na anuso no eye kama this a party na wo ye abadin to anase wo pa bi akwakodi wo fie and now when you hwe ba bia se evivi foods
For bulk purchases, call 0247-011935 or 0509-923399.
evivi foods evivinto evivi foods oya deododo evivi foods ina the daddy evivi foods midi adi enim ado ekuafo hine na meka say si eba no emu eni akukọ nam a anuso dedia de magia tum na midi efi evivi foods evivi rice ye dua mu no Ghana heya ye so ho Ghana heya e local rice na anuso dedodo sanso ena evivi chicken o my Ghana mu ya na ye nkukọ no ye kuo mu heya na anuso no eye kama this a party na wo ye abadin to anase wo pa bi akwakodi wo fie and now when you hwe ba bia se evivi foods
For bulk purchases, call 0247-011935 or 0509-923399.
evivi foods evivinto evivi foods oya deododo evivi foods ina the daddy evivi foods midi adi enim ado ekuafo hine na meka say si eba no emu ene akokɔ nam a anuso odedia de magia tum na medi efi evivi foods evivi rice yedua mu no wɔ Ghana he ya yeso ho wɔ Ghana he ya a local rice.
All right, mama wana kwa babiom de ba oya West Coast TV. Quickly no, ya bobo modern na ya ko ahoma no do na yenye oya the Ghana National Association of Cocoa Farmers one kasamafo a wofre no nana ya oboache osanso double as the district chief farmer Wuni Valley na yenye no akotwetwe nkomo ofa na oya cocoa prices a obotogwe what den na abakwan na worfado na wetime na waso na de o kasebika waze efa ho na yakwa homa no do na yenye oye opinion okasa ema Cocoa Farmers Association Ghana no yenye no nkotwetwe nkomo na ya boache ya mo ache deba oye West Coast TV do agona ahanta
yo meda se mejo so bidini ya na boache eme ne ya omnemum ope de wo me de yekwasi.
Okay, all right, meda se thanks for the correction nana kwasi boache nana meda se ye papa nana wakoye kasama for dem Cocoa Farmers e Ghana hayai enra ana enene nansa yede cocoa price no ebetu gwa no. How did you guys take it? Mo je saying
yo mini ameda se na metia wakwefo a ehwe na etiefu a etie se de edikan no yebeda mwase na yesanchi am nkrofo nyina na meji kan ada abanya se odi cocoa bo ne bae akanfo no koyi ase ukobon sanwa ya ka chiro se yeda wasia ebimre bio.
Okay.
Handi da bias na ebimre bi onfa kakrankan ho yi ni mu ne asi e wo world market if an dollar de cd na kosoro a wotimi atwe dollar ba fom ni nyina so ye bo omampani aba so wo sa hye pa no si nyina ye de ye adwuma nke de ahoto beba koko no ba ye no enje danye ye nwanwa bebre de onte ana wonni kontabu fano dollar ni sidi na hono de obe kan kese za ban na sisi yakura ye politicians be apsaka wa price say so ya inim la mo amunim dollar no ne world marketing sem abane de mo ati ase simple na so ase no kire so obi ati ase
sure
mama makwenya yi ye chiri mama yinu anom akuafo ne Ghana fo nyina hu se aba no hye ye bo bo hye na wo hye ye no me hu se wadi for 70% ne de wadi aba na dollar na so atiniti na masika na nkonkan se bebia omo ekoye FOB plus no world market near 7,200 no ne enura enena zan wo bi enura yesese ye no na price de bi abeka ho.
Okay.
Enunti kanura asat no pone omo ye yanka na ye 3,000 plus 3,000 some flashes bi go so.
Okay.
Don it appears say ye hu se dollar na kofom ye nuan ma ye roba ku afo mo a gona kwanta ho die na je nim bribia omo bo na kaketu abi ne mu achemienu so still omo agitum ye hyehyɛ wo because of dollar brand dollar na ekosoro no no omo bo so to a na omo tum.
Okay.
Emiri di adane koku afo a mems me pani da o man de America ne say said e bo no etie no won fa kakra nka ye ho.
Okay.
Ko duru be say 3,500 kura setimi aye ransom.
Okay.
Unya mi no kura unsu nya 7,000 5,000 6,000 no mo Canada sebe omu nimudie nko akiri no politicians bitimi dia tun futuro gu o mani.
Okay.
Mi sa say last year crown world market no na yen na cedi no so na yesen na ye de bebre na sana if you grab brand kuku no 1,300 no na world market ni 8,200 plus me ka ho na station bi frɛ me takra de na me ka se koko bo na kosoro it is abayan tumu dia e free sada na me ka sa ne ko mo bia ton ne koko ko pem so betum ade ya no ko 2070 ena yeah no so yes I go to kiki press conference nyina asa no 8000 yes I who did down on the 100 can money 1100 Brenen that percentage in Adianka and Kakuafonka you resoy.
Okay.
In Brima bind the because okay 70% in the Abba. Na don't is watching into Mexicana and Cosro. Onye ni Bribita Cram Family. Okay. Yes, I did say light crop no. Word market in the Cosra. Once for Pajabu, knew who said a Cosra or Betum, a sooty no one to Shukran with Jinawa near to say.
Okay. All right. Nana, don't want to answer. Can say, Nanka, impending for they say cocoa price no is determined by the dollar and the CD rate, the invisible hands of demand and supply. And a movie dollar, and I said dollar and a Cosra and a dollar and a beba form. Na yeni me de yesua de akoye ni mi o mam am be kan kire say koko no me ba metuma kwa 6000 per bag na afa de reality e boni ya o ka kire say FOB price and F11 price and JKB price me bra owo kasapen owo koko 20 acres no dia original so ode koto aba ne say ni koko per bag no e be cost 6000 and they are uncle do 6,000 or say a buying iron fracadam.
No, dear, the politicians and so on be free or Mocasem. Only 2 million or man at the Bay price and the price, you know, be na Abama. And some no can you know. Say last year, no, and I don't know ya buy Uncle Bema 6,000 because said any word market, you know, any seed in a year, Juma farm. Nanu yeah afie so o kasa no obetina konwa so ye no you be a metie news metie asem so metie di yi
sure
ye me so na me baya adwo be o se de me kan ye no kore no sa de to ho se do bra koko time no be be in August na world market no obemo 70% so the kasa na ye mi no last year and the Nanka or no one said the word market to do a cover my 6,000 and nonsense also over my word market in 70%. Some more sample no percentage in Kwan and Kasaya sure any problem. It won't mark us an almost be from Casamo. What the politics here? Why you do a beer when you be grass? You own our regulatory price, no? And omo so eno na akpapa we yaba na me kan say ye de ara anya bai ya kan ebia opa odi kakra be kan ho anaso be minti na emum nia ewo ye nim na se ye bo ho ban ye tutu mati se kogu afo ya sore se bibia e be fa ye adwuma no ho de ye so ye be kire ya dwen you say mo ne so ma yakwanya ai it next time so omo di cocoa ne ya politics omo be di e kan se ni ye nim kwan po e fa so se cocoa price any dollar any percentage any cd but e nyina ye hu
sure
no e biars in the TV station aba ground quantity e kan ko what some be kan say broadcasting Accra GBC
sure
hippo no wo free kura so wo koduru nkra no ko ba bia GBC wo why kura wura ho no akoka wasa as na de nyame aboa ma ewiase e bia ma bi na wo agran kwanta me so me wo bumpi so ame no kasai tinne no wo ye bibia no wa hwene ye nimu de na do so
sure
ama no wo gogo wo ho a me so me ye wo ha ye nyina ye hu ni ayeko enti ye so akuafo no nyame adom ye ya ye wo nimu de kakra ompanifo e da o ma no ne de tembia ye be konkopa ye se fata yen so ye so ya pere ne age and this man a tofum a tonsum it was the backbone of the nation
sure
more share ye pharmacy ni ye my any de men ye fuma ko ye adwuma na me e wire mo ne komo de me na me ramo a me ba fi a ade cha me nsan ko what you say
yeah
enti ni nyina no omo so sua biribi firim ye sua de omo so sua de omo de be fa bia no ye be ya ye be hu enya ye be hu se sa promises ya ma ene boy ban no chire mu chire obi a ne ne dollar na o be kase ba okuafo bebiri ni mu dollar asem omo di asem omo ni mu percentage asem di mo we ne se sika no e be show won ensem
sure nana
papa
eno aye fa kromu kakra ye kodidi nkomo kakra no na dia aircon ne se ekuafo binum se omo de o share no boss 6000 and I would the man na fe dia one man 6000 e dia and any kokko efuo no obeton amagalam se efuo no mo de tu efuo mo egudi na e den nsem na obeka che kokko ekuafo
be ka kire ekuafo so munya botre na enye dakro pe ene ade osama ni bu sa be no se la be sa ye no wati be ti no we wa ene so ade be sa
okay
so atiase
matiase
ye won kwa de wade ese se kura omo koto ama omo galam sefo no omo na no so emu ache e say no me hu se enye class one magalam say ni bi se me kutisika kese akotoko ko afuo ni ma to apre gold abeton gold na me ni kuro mu ana ye 12,000 per pound e na ba 8,000 bi class 7,500
wow
so yes bi japan fa so bi eni jam empeka you know yes yan ko so mente ye koko ye de no po de anya hwe no ya nte so takra be ka ho e na hyesene omo de galam se ugodu roba u aduma bia ye convert dollar basi di ye tu obaka bi so ate mene price ne ba go de command pay say o pay nyina ya tete so
okay
because of dollar problem ya yan fa we ni nya de cheche semo ma ye ho na ye nya promise no se duru hoyi ena percentage no dollar no e ti se lati ya na wa fa ma ye dia ene ka ye nyina demonstration crack e be dia gesi wo mo but ase but ye ku se e ye no kure se biribi aso ate tie de ne e so ante ne ka de dia ka no a ye fa ka de kire ne ento aso nya ye adwuma no e ka no ene adesign
all right na bo ate me da se e na no pese o je pene ne di nkomo e wo West Coast TV
Lati, me so me da match mo nchira mo.
Okay, na me nya okese. All right, nana Boache ono ana oye Cocoa Farmers Association for one kasamafo e wo Ghana ha. Some of the two gade there osama ne se onye ndem koten ne adesen. Oye deni bia adebesa na asabiom na ye hu kwana ye ba fada you know ye ba tutu ye ne nzama. Dem ne binim wore kan there kede ba man 6,000. Na 6,000 ananka o hwehwe e wo no ne se and then sanka 6,000 and ye bibi amawa se no so e bono krono so account at the 128 Ghana cedis and na at the todo na na mi ahwe enyi nsema dodo na woreka e wo ho no onche ye bo rem na ye de wo bon krate no na podo no ye ze abro quickly no ye be yi no 111111 e wo ne ahwe ende mo retwe him e wo de wo bon krate no na mo se fata bia no ye de atoto egom na ye zamo na ye wia ya bomodzen abekwafo no baba cancer na yedidi nkomo ewa ha nde mo guest ewa ha nima wo baba na yetim na ya hwe na yedi nkomo quickly no ya ba start off na ya kohwe oye the ubokrate ya wo friend no daily graphic na nim no eben nhuyi and odaho another the big story or daily graphic na nim no say high lending rates era over governor to financial institution more kan there embra aso there e na ekwaje bosia interest order do no na osuye papa na afide embra aso ni nyina no do obeden obotwa ekwaje bosia ebono onkosro do obiom ma governor of Bank of Ghana or the about to igwa ewo ho ibon story no ewo oye page 3 na onsaka full story no so ewo ho the maraso na a remote government inaugurate IMC to revive Commander Sugar Factory and also the whole onsaka story no page 13 oye in the course of the week no na we launch oye Panafest our central region na yana maame the vice president na Jane Opoku Ajiman Prof ko pemu ho na nkomodidi ne ma na ahemfo ne bi wode tu ne yim de ye commander factory ye besre denka aban be ye ho bibi na wetim na wa back to life na ama eduma epui e wo commander na wa set up or interministerial committee a oboboa na wa revive or commander sugar factory no so asama odaho na eko or page 16 and say 100 million Ghana cedi released to student loan trust historic, that is looks ma was about to go enyen wo pacha sika twitwiri die student loan trust no was about to award poor as the suafo na wetim na we picture when na the swim ewo ho no and also what they about to go ebo story no ewo page 16 na yenko the insight na yen bomo na yen ko share stories are already him the insight no the big story or the one also stop Israelis genocide now. SMG speaks and condemns Western hypocrisy over Palestine. Ebohu Benjamin Netanyahu on Israeli leader named the Maraso. Ebohu Emmanuel Macron French president no name the Maraso. Ebohu Kestema on prime minister for UK name at the honor story nankasa no ebohu ni nyina e page 3 one sakana kankana ana wo pep diplomacy na international stories no story na order the insight name ehwe zama orokodo between Palestine and Israel why there amanfo bi abonchen kwa akote Israel fo wona echi na worukon asija na one bomb na one year warrior no na so you be no to a man be no do sa na ka we na obakasa na ode etia na our story na oreka there stop Israelis genocide now. Israel's genocide now. SMG speaks and condemns Western hypocrisy over Palestine. A story no so as Mahama to pay apprentices a story or die bohu or why paying pa name na nemfoyi or daha yera or pariado dodo na our friend Pablo name daha the Maraso na 2024 elections 20 out of over 30 polling stations Bawumia scored 0 revealed another big story also 2024 elections 20 out of 30 polling stations Bawumia scored 0 revealed nsema odeda enyim aho nso ho yembo modern na yankoshe the new publisher the big story of fano yenyina ya brother Thomas Tay Pate also Thomas Tay Pate in court gets bail accused of raping first woman twice, second woman thrice, sexually assaulting third woman once. Oh wait, Papo. Wala wuske bebe na nzame pibiaya say etino nsa ebe biaye. Ana but all sometimes this one, mama ni bakake arofre but tabo swangano bon ke abotwon azo na sa yejima jima mo aye scorpion won na se babke asaso yejima be foro na se wo so wan di na sa kake no scam pere me jima mo babka me ye me salary be denmo anake de mo babka me ye ma be ne condition me la wo de beti be wira wo na beye onmode baba mame na se ba ya akonke bozuangano ebi waka ne dokumo mpomba kan ya shada ye big issue be la it trivial issue na so ngano mo baba bozuwa one akonwe la ne pa ni ala no ne ngane baw leti e won pa ya be ma yan ma Thomas Tay Pate na ojojoko yi eye etiwo ojoko na eto another big story or the new publisher name here GPRTU projects 20% transport fare increase a story on the whole Now another one so we're from commercial drivers union. So what's we good already doing community yambona yamfa ntungu. On the lower right corner of the new publisher was the 2026 NPP flag bearer race. Ken Japan picks form ma odaho. Yanko share the daily guide. The daily guide no name the big story was the NIA blocks GRA over 378 million Ghana cedis debt ma odaho. Story no ebohun page 3 about the same daily guide now. Also importers stranded. Ebenadi intina wana wakran zama was about many me wato bahau nina nso awo minority slums sakawa cocoa price also the maraso na government fury link signs a Greek financial deal ebohu yera Dr. Otokono ninim nso awo the same oil daily guide also transport fares go up by 20%. Wow. NPP flag bearer race 2 aspirant picks forms. Ashe enyim wona ebon aspirant when enyim da ho oye yewura engineer kwabna ejeye Japan nenim da ho the former secretary of the NPP was suspended in Bibia abeseno ko nenim da ho Tamara Suna yewura Kennedy ohene akompreko Japan and also nenim da ho awon remember so far with him now wakwaka for forms the Accra Times no yenko na yenko hwe ma the Accra Times no name sorry actually the front page of the Accra Times ebohu yewura oye Mahama Ayarga and oye Boku Central MP damaso and oye majority leader also blame MPP for Boku crisis. So sorry about a Boko crisis in politics bioma. Our na position work there. A queen or your MPP phone was that I'm queen in Albany. Then you are still in power, you have the political will, and you are still blaming the past government. My brother, go and come back again. But John Mahama will solve it once and for all. Mahama Yarga. We are all praying near Bombay. Osande boku ori digane nyamba papa isika omano kuko farmers what do what shoe when enemy fifi I promising 6,000 there yes ba mo na ya farmer on sika kakra ba omani mi yes bako akobo no boku abribia na ya sanso abosu the 23-kilometer road from Takrari to Aguna Nkwanta yare na yesu sika ho ono so che ekobobosian announce ye bosu the policy when ma yeza about 24-hour economy yenyeska yenfa implement the policy no yebesre wonbo modern na won siwa kunyano na wonfa men na bibiara onko 13 onfa men no I say a fair marking is unhappy with the reconstitution of ECOWAS Parliament delegation page 2 also the and I shall say Ekufuado's road legacy on March the bohu era asenso boache nenim ewo ho the maraso and bohu yenua yana cheba ye bibia Dr. Zaneto Ajeman Rollins also fight for women at grassroots enye ma oda oye the Accra Times no nenim ewo ho go share the news center nenyim wono ebohu oye the venerable mbrenyimi owura chachu chikata was in the golden jubilee at the bar was in Moba, that is in Fantapim Old Boys Association celebrate Chachu Chikata's golden jubilee at the bar. The venerable Chachu Chikata, that is a colossus in law in Ghana. Yes, I'll call him a luminous luminary in law or man kron Ghana in Africa. And Igazi Afandin, you know, Wabo Juma until already 50 years at the bar. So they, you know, your Bombay, na your strength at something, Yazamano. Na ichimbana wari bano umbrano with him na wonso wakonana no wakosuabi ewo ho na bohu Asenso Boachi meaning what don't abandon Accra Kumasi Road project Asenso Boachi kokobo a odrebo oye Yera John Dramani Bahama na Kwame Abuja odrebo wanye ne wombo modern na Accra Kumasi Road project no wanye it was started by the previous government. It's one more modern now one tiado. It's the future of events has a new address across the hotel. Okay, one more modern when you 1 year. Coca Bucks MPP reforms predicts parties come back in 2028. Hey, or dinner home, Kwame Apia, on the wound to me, or call elections or Ashanti regional wound to me, or beating or say reforms are NPP for why heading in ano or yeah reforms are papa number no MPP 2028 today duly about power story no wo page 8 I think the story no nina or run it through but I ain't share the custodian our custodian is saying 128.75 Ghana cedi cocoa price increase is Sakawa minority slams NDC for deceiving farmers. Ma order the Mara so and as a Bank of Ghana injects over $2 billion to stabilize cedi upon Kroma raises concern. Dollar artificial dollar peg in here CK ordered the way CK was order 10. So abochi 13. Ano oya semu ono upon Kroma waba bakade abani odze $2 billion na odze ashim abra ye here $4 million na ye they start oye 24-hour economy. All right, and also yeah ma order hono Mohammed's new Accra Kumasi expressway is I advised Asenso Boachi ne they are or they are to one no. Coca decries NDC government animosity towards Ashanti region. Ashanti region paying for hono work can there abani or ye no way you name fi project awodo anko osere oba or Ashanti regional on be no ono work kan ho asem ewo ho and share the Daily Post. The Daily Post say treat health as investment, not cost. President Mahama admonishes. Story no page 8. The Mara so and Ebohu oye Kokobo CEO. Madodo na rekade akọ fada bank renyi na say ombra number da ekuafo oye nkrasefo ye na no. Na also second munko abe munko dokoko aseda. Obesiden na 6,000 ya yere kanwa asemi. Obesiden na wa aboye na yenya ebi. Ono what the Daily Post name Cocoa Board withheld key cocoa sales information affecting 2024-2025 pricing. Dr. Randy Abe. Yoko seizes from Shatawale a 2019 Lamborghini Urus tied to proceeds of criminal enterprise. Oh, Shata obey ayin mbompe na Lamborghini awaji. Ebinim so say diversionary tactics are the PR of the current government. So whatever about to now what divert attention from cocoa price and now what the Obama equal for 6,000 now. Went in one farm more now 128 Ghana cedi. Whatever can pepe peno na Sakawa wada down. Ebinim so diversionary tactics our shada we jemuna what they atum. Chronicle, name him. The Chronicle, name him. Thomas Partey in the Lion's Den. Oh yeah, Semo gets bail after being charged with rape and sexual assault. The come on, man. Ebezwa, ye many. Moboka be ejima wo be twonwazo. Oh yeah, kay ozo dwume na se anya square. Ozo many badwini no do. De mo be ye like se you know sebosu and eba awon obosun wefi awon ya se be yezo a ni keke ba pan ha ni bebokolu azo na oskamo anya obekene bale mu akobak metisiba fa bale be yod ke Samson e die ebe ane woye 1212 na tu do yini so that we can recoup whatever you've gotten in our country near your royal labor. But here one pie of my Thomas Te Party na Yankopon ye na Kumado Ebisade on Famano. As Ghana to become a digital trade hub of Africa, NITA declares minority rejects new producer price of cocoa. Oya samo na a reject na abani so o se kilentua ebe ne den sisiara ma orutwen e social media so biom ne de kilentua 6000 ato force ye killer o se muntua 6000 emu betua 3200 the killer yes so abomodzen national ye hu bi famon se 5000 mpa fama kokwekuafo na won bomodzen na wo so won sa won kwan kakra na kokwekuafo wo bre hwe climate change or be ya nzama nkwotere ma wote no na saying kokwekuafo wo bre senior shawon mam I was a government science MOU with Fari Link to develop platform for agric financing. It's been long overdue. You know, yamba modern na yan share agric no mukana na ontimina omboa hen. The Daily Analyst yan share the Daily Analyst na yan fa de obon krate ebieni bin kauna yan fa oye krate na podo ni nyina yan fa insi also minority slums government over low cocoa price nye ma order oye the Daily Analyst ne enyim TDC boss denies land grabbing allegation. So the Yoko seizes Lamborghini Urus from Shatawali. Residents blame organizers traditional council, that is 88 Asafutu Fiame fiasco. Law student network cautions against sacrificing quality for access. Any more order the Daily Analyst the Daily Statesman. The Daily Statesman say NPP must rise again with renewed purpose. Hackman Owusu Ajiman, one of the stalwarts of the NPP, also a chairman of NPP Council of Elders National. And also NPP must rise again. Echo page 2. A bohun story no. Our minority new cocoa price could trigger smuggling, and also at the what's the new cocoa price could trigger smuggling. Minority what about to go or Sunday I wanna share about the 6,000 killer say waka but what are you going to do? There is a law student caution against new legal education bill. The Marasuna Coca takes on Mahama over economic anti-corruption policies. Nina ma order the Daily Statesman na enyim ewo ho. And I said the Bokati na podo ni nyina no ye the base. Let's take this one from Bob Marley. Also, we are born to be real, not to be perfect. Yabada ya hutu yaba na yeze oyen komo twetwe osere ya twetwe ewo fidie ma no yeze ni na yeze abre ahwefo. This is the copy mighty. This is Coast Storm. We are back after this commercial break.
Be humble. Yeah. I don't know.
Evivi Foods, Evivi Foods, Evivi Foods. Midi adi enim ado. Ekuafo hine na meka sei. Si eba no emo ene akokɔ nam a anunso odedia. De magia tum na midi efi Evivi Foods. Evivi rice, yedua mo no Ghana he ya. Yeso ho Ghana he ya. E local rice na anunso odedodo. Sanso ena Evivi chicken. O my Ghana mo ya na ye nkokɔ no. Ye ko mo he ya na anunso no eye kama. This a party na woye abadin to anase wo pa bi akwakodi wo fie and now when you hwe ba ase Evivi Foods.
For bulk purchases, call 0247-011935 or 0509-923399.
Evivi Foods, Evivi Nto, Evivi Foods, oya dodo, Evivi Foods, ina the daddy. Evivi Foods, Evivi Foods, Evivi Foods. Midi adi enim ado. Ekuafo hine na meka sei. Si eba no emo ene akokɔ nam a anunso odedia. De magia tum na midi efi Evivi Foods. Evivi rice, yedua mo no Ghana he ya. Yeso ho Ghana he ya. E local rice na anunso odedodo. Sanso ena Evivi chicken. O my Ghana mo ya na ye nkokɔ no. Ye ko mo he ya na anunso no eye kama. This a party na woye abadin to anase wo pa bi akwakodi wo fie and now when you hwe ba bi ase Evivi Foods.
For bulk purchases, call 0247-011935 or 0509-923399.
Evivi Foods, Evivi Nto, Evivi Foods, oya dodo, Evivi Foods, ina the daddy. Evivi Foods, Evivi Foods, Evivi Foods. Midi adi enim ado. Ekuafo hine na meka sei. Si eba no emo ene akokɔ nam a anunso odedia. De magia tum na midi efi Evivi Foods. Evivi rice, yedua mo no Ghana he ya. Yeso ho Ghana he ya. E local rice na anunso odedodo. Sanso ena Evivi chicken. O my Ghana mo ya na ye nkokɔ no. Ye ko mo he ya na anunso no eye kama. This a party na woye abadin to anase wo pa bi akwakodi wo fie and now when you hwe ba bi ase Evivi Foods.
For bulk purchases, call 0247-011935 or 0509-923399.
Evivi Foods, Evivi Nto, Evivi Foods, oya dodo, Evivi Foods, ina the daddy. Evivi Foods, Evivi Foods, Evivi Foods. Midi adi enim ado.
I am in KG2B. My poem is entitled The 60 Ridges in Ghana. I know my 60 Ridges in Ghana. Upper West, Upper East, Gatanga North East. Nabengo Sabana Weje Tamango Oti Weje Jambra Buru is Yechima Western North Sesio Western Weje Second Tap Mota Go East Weje Fofoja Alpha for Boss Santi Weje Kumasi Manga for Sinyani Nade Weje Tamale Santa Weje Cape Coast Geta Aka You help us learn our ABCs. You make Kobina, Moseyan Kesua, Mba Amanda Sare, Handama Bojoju, Naelaya She, Mini Juke, Yadaya Oli, maybe along Adi Andani, Mawai Leke Adi Andani, Makendown, Metu Schoolma, and Shole, Ya Aramboni, Bamaya High and then Maya and Bamani, Malabase, Yamini.
Alright, welcome back to Coastal Morning on West Coast TV. In that pay good chichi nkomo and the running story order the bonka tenenyim efa ewiata funding in America cocoa prices. Nanda pay yensa aka or the communications director for the opposition party NPP or Ahanta West our friend Yera Barnabas Ahumano do Yabako ne akodin komo. Now, Duduna Rebisa as a communications director for the ruling NPP in Ahanta West, how do you justify the 3,228.75 cocoa price to farmers in your constituency? especially when your main political opponent promised 6,000 per bag in 2024 campaign, and farmers are now calling both parties out for betrayal. Is this increase a reflection of your government's commitment to cocoa farmers or a missed opportunity amidst global prices? Madudu na wori bisa na there. Akela kasamafo ekasa de ma oye NPP wa Hanta Wezi. Opere wo ba won pesua wa. Dama 2024 Yoruba boko oye elections the opposition party will promise Ghana for the government one 6,000 per bag. The GD there Hanta Wezi so cocoa farmers wo. Pinare dia cocoa if no oye Princess wo refa akatechuo line abiase wo driko disco kwano do akode na ade dam enclave no dodo nara wodua cocoa na yerebisa de na 6,000 ya enuanu no wo promise den ko wozebama ekuafi Hanta West oteden awo ho wenti man promise wo mo 3,228 oteden wa Hanta West Ira Barnabas.
Good morning, Kobe.
Good morning, Ora. Nyamena dum bibi aboko me gidi de wa so nwe.
Nyamena dum ho ye na anope. Answer me cha wait safe no wa hwe fun. Ma kind of me raho pop. Oh. Kobe. Me raho.
Oh.
Me raho atrosem. And da you were John Tamani Mahama. On abuku kwa bitu. On any NDC for was better da ahantafo Ghana kwafo wodua koko abubu nkoni bebe wodua koko nya won kotinyo from Aunokrum say in the Hanta West ya ne mpo ho
ya no one boshi yeah
no boshi wa Aunokrum from Aunokrum kan ma wo busy
yeah
the food krom zero benyina wodua koko
wow
yes farmers one apple on across summer Abania otidi raw position ozi the chafona echirize e video bi ose the farmer video on say no cocoa kra
obi mpo de also ne de otona magaram say fu da won baji no won tukra no ngini sika no ndi
hobby NPP ni amanyokuwa wa otwen cocoa farmers wo so the president ko fona abet na yage cocoa mass spraying no
yeah what the mass spraying pruning free fertilizer yeah
we brought that intervention when you can see nana dan kwa ko fa na be obe yara otan initiative bi be ko watch our system ni na wanyere
woncha
the one baby on the dia achara 5 years
sure
ini aban papa odin koko ekwafo wo ho Manye John Dramani Mahama na kukwa bisu NDC aban. Hwe atose mezi ezebo bra Kobi omenko enimu. Yeti Ghana ha. Na yewa John Dramani Mahama na NDC. Ke second day. President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo Addo. 3,000 Ghana cedis na 3,100 cedis na other tokoko per bargain or YNCC. Or the water on 6,000. But you got before American Finance Minister could Jenny Krum. Okay, so on the own woman, I'll bet on 6,000. Kudu baby, trees under school, MP. Also, or what the water on 9,000. Into America 9,000. No big 6,000. No big 5,800. It is all abandoned. Nama ya analysis bi yewa Mahama NDC won won kwafo won cocoa farmers won yewa Mahama obeza aze from 2012 2013 cocoa was only 7 cities 2014 1 2016 otum 133 cities
okay
2016 one as was 75 cities 2017 2017 autumn 55 cities Ekabuma Opetna do 4 years as president Cocoa to more than my equafono, you only 270 Ghana cedis. Why check?
Barnabas, what's America? Munchawano, ma menfa evidence based on menfa to do. Yanko say yera to force and nenze or kede cocoa price nanka or the Bama one 6,000.
That's it.
Yan fan free something are you? Yan fan trees under schools.
300 schools. That's it. Onion 300 schools.
Fafa. Where we go, what office, 81 million, what's it, 20 million? No, for 61 million. I asked Papa, I have grown, and I was an another by Odia Sessino, Naniano, or sorry, not to be account. But could be at 1 minute, one back into one because I want to move it. What you just got to go away to 1 million. I'm answering to go. I'm not going to I'm a fan of me. Who got this kind of what you want at night? Wafa, I'm getting back.
Farmers are what Ghana. A bunny ought to be one you went into the year. A bunny ought to be where is the move play. A bunny you have from whence to come and play. The Dame there. Coco no mono, Coco bag the Biala, a bunny button, a button of a cheap, or yes, 9,800. All your Ghana is Canada, 98 million Ghana cities. One bag. There's a button 98 million cities. Ghana is a shell.
No, radio and
instead of 65 million Ghana citizens, I buy one of the government or then 30 million, and that's extra and 3,000 Ghana citizens. Who 65 and one of 30 million now? It's never a huge in there. A bunny in there. Pusika, MPP, a bunny wafa, or yeah, bag, the Biela, what 20 year, Pusika, 35 million. Remember the president, Bufado, Union Baumia, and the MPP, a man, what was the one?
All right, yeah, Barnabas. In summer, oh yeah, what the two baby trees under school? They don't know all 81 million, 91 million. Or the Maraso and a year at a force and Oracle 65 million. That is 6,500. Oh, no.
Yamara, no, too. You were currently president. Or 30 years. I was a I would be a year starting baby cocoa because cocoa family will be
sure.
Now, not me analysis. You were Mahamana Brodo 4 years. To only 270. The highest autumn crown was 55 Ghana cities. 2012 2013 crop season got only 7 cities.
Wow.
It's all the free, don't know. And tomorrow, Makuku farmers need only 270. Year about 2017, you take over. That Kuku price was 450 cities or so.
Yeah.
President now on the first time, 2019-2020 crop season, autumn 40 cities. 2020-2021, 145. 2021-2022, 2022-2023, autumn 140. 2023-2024, autumn 1,270.
Sure.
2024-2025, autumn 1,930.
Yeah.
All of them are the big group. 3,100 and this supposed to say, all always made to 6,000. This is bizarre. Me or year 180. What an insult! What an insult! Now come in say, you better free fertilizers. You better Honda. You better Honda. Give the money to them to buy their own fertilizers. Don't cheat them. Yes, yeah. Now now I for the free teachers, but about to end this one country.
What's our 4-1 now?
Mama Meno, Unyesika. The Naz and Babako School, and I'm not.
Sure.
So give the cocoa farmer what deals him or her. Now that's what you do. Yeah, no one can look at you. You are not that summer. What about that farmer? Me raffle.
Okay.
NDC for catch your day. So nice Puma. 9 years. It's family free were out. Na mommy mekayin day. Wunya
okay.
In Ghana, many on that one of the day. I'm supposed to by my role as finance minister. I mean, in dollar and the dollar rate number from Nadena. Hey, brother. Wunya Papa, I didn't go to 3,100. Every ever, a bit to me. And you Papa. Yeah, you balance a dollar rate, Nojina, you made it ask on body and got what on 6,000. If you can crown, give them the 6,000 now. And can all there was a on the video of a court. What demand to give them the 6,000. But the thing is, communicated more, especially in that when we pay rubber prices number 4. Rubber not ton. This is a rubber from Majara, a ton of rubber. Not than 4,000 and over.
Wow.
A bunny bay, a mambo bonity, rubber phone. To 6,200. And then cool, gold dealers, they are crying. One now what you gold when small scale miners and can a pound of gold or the 2 ton around 12,000. And now bunny about Bonnie Bay, not produce Ghana food, we are gonna put them with your cocoa farmers in tea. And then what a pound of gold, 7,000.
But engine did what justification to the dollar prices no is utter same now.
Justification is that. What justification is that? Kobe. No real freedom maybe. And it's a free team cocoa farmers who catch one day. I can you on.
Yeah.
$1 bread.
Sure.
In the MPP there, in Yanada, who is that?
Sure.
Yeah, the same people. Dollar in the Fuma, do I catch an yen or now about the dollar brewer, income $1,000. It is me, $10,000. And if you pay in a 10,000 Ghana city, in over $1,000, it being 8,000 Ghana cities. What you can do, Olivia Wuska. Indeed, we are going to the farmers, the villages, I could catch on the dollar number 4. I could seminar that day. Transport to preachers, also better transporting by 20%.
By 20%, yeah.
You went to the people, and you still want to go on ages. After the Ghana full please will need it. And we catch on the by force wanted to do 15%. They wanted to do 15. And they see our pen of matching or keep that majority of parliament in it. And they accorded one pass a bill on 19G, 1 cedi per liter. And what's the 50 pesos? And they are back to 1 gallon.
1 gallon, Charlie.
4 cedis. 50 pesos, 1 gallon of fuel. Now, when I got car, there was on yes and e-levy, not extend 1,000 Ghana cedis. I want to say the extend 1,000 and above. I want to 1 Ghana cedis. And that to petrol 1,000 Ghana cedis. Then in tax and could tell you, now the might not best translate to Amuna or down because Siciana will have to transport family. Simon, I will yin a for Ghana.
Exactly.
Person will be say, and maybe topic to on camp. The man that you live in a school, not a tap, a better is scan to electronic transaction.
Sure.
I bet for which they are coming in Panama.
Definitely.
In the one of washing dog, I don't want to have for if you are going to tell what I ever for woman, also Yaka for car. If you are betting what so do 15, or I bet 220, where Papa or one.
Yeah, son.
The same government also na ko fa next year then NPP want to year then we may in jail like bill and now we like do what to how many percent almost 18% at 214 and sandy 2.45 back home na no ka home about petrol if you have the taxes be good and the kobi
okay
money on na dan a process on the bank na nyamina da roma sisiara onyankopon na o expose one ntin sam na okay to kuku farmers na wenzido wa ma farmers be grey wo raho na ma so raho ama na ma kan de wo nya bucha
okay
wo no nsu intwen ope ma wo twa kuku no ngu ma mo kuku ni magalam say ma mo farm small scale mining one cordon don to ma NDC abani na MPP na 2028 yebeba
okay
yeah for cocoa price from 450 Ghana cedis per bag It could be 3,100 no.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, yeah, tomorrow. We need one warrior. We are not on castle.
Okay. Okay. All right. Open my that's in down pay the edge penny. Ma yedi nkomo e West Coast TV.
Kwabi maso me dauna uni anmi nasi yakopon kawo.
No, right, I mean was okay say. All right, you are Barnabas Anan Ono ana oye NPP Communications oye director ono ye na twetwe nkomo fa oye the Cocoa Prizes recent one awards the Abba and quickly no ebedan ye hu tew ye ba me ma begwafo na singwa na yedi nkomo ewa ha.
Evivi foods bidi ade anim ado akuafo hene na meka sei si eba no emo ene akokonam a anuso odadia de magia tum na medi efi evivi foods evivi rice yedua mo no Ghana heya yeso ho Ghana heya e local rice na anuso odadodo sanso na evivi chicken o my Ghana mo ya na ye nkokọ no yekuo mo heya na anuso no eye kama. This a party na woye abadin to anase wo pa bia kwakodi wo fie and now when you hwe bia ase Evivi Foods.
For bulk purchases, call 0247-011935 or 0509-923399.
Evivi Foods, Evivi Nto, Evivi Foods, oya deododo, Evivi Foods, ina the daddy. Evivi Foods, Evivi Foods, Evivi Foods. Bidi ade anim ado akuafo hene na meka sei. Si eba no emo ene akokonam a anuso odadia. De magia tum na medi efi Evivi Foods. Evivi rice yedua mo no Ghana heya. Yeso ho Ghana heya. E local rice na anuso odadodo. Sanso na Evivi chicken. O my Ghana mo ya na ye nkokọ no yekuo mo heya na anuso no eye kama. This a party na woye abadin to anase wo pa bia kwakodi wo fie and now when you hwe ba bia se Evivi Foods.
For bulk purchases, call 0247-011935 or 0509-923399.
Evivi Foods, Evivi Nto, Evivi Foods, oya deododo, Evivi Foods, ina the daddy. Evivi Foods, Evivi Foods, Evivi Foods. Bidi ade anim ado akuafo hene na meka sei. Si eba no emo ene akokonam a anuso odadia. De magia tum na medi efi Evivi Foods. Evivi rice yedua mo no Ghana heya. Yeso ho Ghana heya. E local rice na anuso odadodo. Sanso na Evivi chicken. O my Ghana mo ya na ye nkokọ no yekuo mo heya na anuso no eye kama. This a party na woye abadin to anase wo pa bia kwakodi wo fie and now when you hwe ba bia se Evivi Foods.
For bulk purchases, call 0247-011935 or 0509-923399.
Evivi Foods, Evivi Nto, Evivi Foods, oya deododo, Evivi Foods, ina the daddy. Evivi Foods, Evivi Foods, Evivi Foods. Bidi ade anim ado akuafo hene na meka sei. Si eba no emo ene akokonam a anuso odadia. De magia tum na medi efi Evivi Foods. Evivi rice yedua mo no Ghana heya. Yeso ho Ghana heya. E local rice na anuso odadodo. Sanso na Evivi chicken. O my Ghana mo ya na ye nkokọ no yekuo mo heya na anuso no eye kama. This a party na woye abadin to anase wo pa bia kwakodi wo fie And now when you share baby I say EVV Foods.
For bulk purchases, call 0247 011935 or 0509 923399.
EVV Foods, EVV Nto, EVV Foods, Oya Deododo, EVV Foods, Ina the Daddy. EVV Foods, EVV Foods, EVV Foods. Bidi adi enim ado, ekuafo hine na meka say. Si eba no, emo ene akokɔ nam a anusu odedia. De magia tum na medi efi EVV Foods. EVV Rice, yedua mo no Ghana heya. Yeso ho Ghana heya.
All right, welcome back to Coastal Morning on West Coast TV. In that pay, Bobo Modena, Edin Komo, Ewaha. Your bedding Komo, Bobo Modena, rim na ya share in summer or train him. Oh yeah, the Ubon cat on our port on our port on no. Big question, your baby sat Nina Ewaha. Na birthday wishes in a by Boshe, na ya Kinkanina, Yazamo. And then na yankona yankoda or yana chef for one washing and the Anape. Margaret Mensa. As a good morning to you, Margaret. Good morning, and the Anape, the Maraso, and Samuel Kojo Braze. Also, please wish my uncle, our uncle in Shraba Park, Simpson, a wonderful birthday for me. His blessing to Western Region and Ghana at large. He is indeed the voice of Western Region. Okay, I'm grateful to him for the role he played in the success I enjoyed on Sky Power FM. I'm thankful to him for his continuous friendship and advice he's been giving me. May the good Lord bless him for me and the Western Region at large. The Maraso Jacob Kweku, Master Jakes. Jakes say good morning, boss. Watching you live at Aguna Kwanta Enibri Street inside. Jake, good morning. Please, if someone is interested in the EVV rice, the person should kindly go to Abroso Enterprise. They you know, Yelawase advert my but we are for invoice blah. Now say my invoice so now must buy. The person should kindly go to Abroso Enterprise opposite Bonso Gate, Bedu Bonso Gate here, Uncle Ben Rice store just behind Princess Station, Aguna Kwanta, and King of the City store. That is King City in Kenya Kweka. Say and be quickly come on the governor mama wana kwa banande engine come on then come on church no how do we reconcile Finance Minister Dr. Kaisiel Atuforson's campaign promise of 6,000 per bag of cocoa with the current payment of 228.75 Ghana cedis. Now, area share what does the rise of child prostitution in Ahanta West, driven by poverty, streetism, and family breakdown, say about failures in child protection, and how should the government, traditional leaders, and NGOs respond with urgency? And also, now finally, I share after the bloody scenes from Ablekuma North, where voters ran for safety and trust in the system took another blow. Can the government's new security pledges for the Akwatia by-election task forces, tough talk, and uniformed presence restore public confidence? Or are we just recycling promises while fear still lingers at the polling stations? And in summer other akumaponda yebo dwendwen ho ewa ha mamonko na monko ba ma begwafo no akwaba and then bo oye honorable Daniel Dumson Dodona friend of Fada ano the communications officer for the NDC in Ahanta West mbibia wa besino ko obeye adwuma wa ha mama mboefo bi wakafa no moto yeresre awa moto no wo ho no yegudwa ye nhwehwem na nananom so ye hoadze eboshe na etim na moto no is akosi na ne wayendam na bribisia ano na wala fada keria
madam
debela boko
oh well go ngamlado no bible mo dena pa
na so ho yekepa
oh tema
ni me dindilo ni fine pa
well draw asama sasun
asama ya baba ya fa number ma me na
ana boy me bread and meat ya bad boy.
Gaguma Aquella, Guazoa preparation here.
I'm refusing to grow.
Exactly.
Forever young.
Forever young. Appointment never Basia preparation here.
Yeah, ma'am. Me, yeah, ma. Yenibi a lalibe mukuhoni. Yeah, ma. Make a KBA say at the prophet you. And the prophet of Dumio. The prophet of and like a mighty so mighty man very great has reference to Yaman. Nium Kirim Kiri. Seven. Oh, 7. And I'm almost about 80% about Pagoda, madam. I mean, Mobile small cranberry and Missy Abompire now would be Raman. Sure. Now, my lane. Exactly 2 weeks now. 2 weeks, yeah. I pick a cura. I don't know. I pick a many momentarily me movement. So they were awake. I work. But who's as soon can keep a in there soon. Mr. Bimutum Jason Vam went to Baba. Okay. My hand and no more. Bozono. They say Sebay on Modia. It's in the Kuni, yes, saying, Mote Walker, Bomont. No, me, the Chimo, Monkan Kavanka Valley, yes, security. Most especially around your banks in Adelake. We should up our games. Exactly. Because such a place like Ekeze, and we are more a whole agricultural development bank. CCTV camera. Now, what for motor for your community? Oh, there be, you see, Uncle Yakan Baba, such a place in any about 30 meters around in is a cable the camera capture, especially even my security personnel. They should be moving around these premises. Okay, come here because a crowd one more Nukunini Bijale, knowing very well come walking now is moti. Ne bijalon ko ne vie working ko ya the hospital kene ne avia do madalia hone say security ni ye high bo ekehia akene kunu bakra benya that advancement internet de mama ba ne hol bezo be kene security personnel dem ke motu me de ne mem no be say besi me ye working sa ha mama last ba bijam de working ti de mem no ma. All right, Father, Anthony, I'm my next guest who is in the person of Honorable Charles and Son. Honorable Charles Kobina and Son. Almighty. Yes. To man be. Because it's come quick and me Jenny be working. No problem. No problem. Because it's come a party, you know, pork jollof. The bill made the daily be a chinny. I want me. I come more style more by a pork jenny. I have fine. A craft of beer. Beer so your bad wise. Up anymore is the pork wound my massacre more rubbers or the manager manada. I do what we do. Commander should be good. It is serious. I should and Kakamo cook or bisu. Okay. But pork Jenny member. Oh, I see. I used to bad wise and as a first team pork here. Wow. You love it. Okay, I'm Mamma. Some mapo. Some wife, but no Jenny. Okay. Yeah, very well. No, to push my cannon by a dear powers, so cool. Maybe afraid I did one. Did one or show. I can't be. Robert has answered. Yeah, my better. The blabber. Oh, Yamazarme, the blabber. Yamaze Adamola. Sure. Let me be a mele yelulua nti adome ebem keke achade kezeme amane eva mele ndeseni o adwene nti adwene wakana ye hwanzo ko tideme o hame edu amane kama yeke bi kereke bi ko wura nene yamane ni gwazoro so bobo jima pa yamane na bon igwazo all right, Honorable Charles Kobina na ete na nka ho quickly no na mama shasing friend no do na enzin komo ye wi amamba oye my brother father
Nenchena Yatia Uncomatrician. Honorable Charles Governor answer. Within this week, Yana, Cook Crafona, you're shame there. A ban or the price no or the baba to a shame, na ijabo na ijano waba to phone. Na after that, what the price to phone, the price now at 3,100. Na current price may be 3,228 Ghana cedi 75 pesos. Answer now what the price no what the bottle no na quick after when you sum there a ban obe page price no ozako or 6,000 Ghana cedis osan on komobia okodo 2024 no or photo san for paying or Ghana yenisika sam ano or yera KCL ato forcing ono ye Ghana sana hene ono hwe yesika sam no ojina simpie do kede abano o resisi wan na se wo ba abanima obobobonze no wa hwe na koko abono we page na was akọ or 6,500 dem na or kan ho yera Samsung ahi ano so or the botu kwa de na aka se da abano koko no otono 8,100 na we ntima to dem mama wo ba obegina brand kitten no ahwe na price no wetim na wakodru oye mpempendo obama Ghana krafo won wa henhan ho but when the reality has done anadodo na rebisa there how do we reconcile Finance Minister Dr. KCL Atoforsen's campaign promise of 6,000 per bag of cocoa with the current payment of 3,228 yanka sanche oye ekueni na owo kasapin na eba kan asem ne che na ojetum no Honorable Charles Covenansa mayin say when Ghana pay emo semano be esia
6 minutes
for Sarawano.
Okay my brother medasi andama bazu gwazu beti e parliament me libo mo mizema andama ombulimo be ande ya you know
sure
so bezemo tie wande UI sorry nda one na otupuma so beti opa
okay
nti mbam party so I'm starting from national level escape is come January
sure
next year presidential aspirant elections about for now bazem show interest in the hands of Dr. Baumia Ken Pana champion and the rest we go azora na be underground mobilization team misambe number region so I'm also missing my regional executive team but when so you know led by one chairman Nkete Kofi missing our communication director na Bana school and then a punishing power muzo je from you say keke yasumi managana ni department you need no more my brother
yes sir
in fact okay and last 2 weeks we are gradually Ghana ma con the true colors of the NDC okay me say also disappointment was ka cocoa farmers bon benya me say gradual sector be say in your area because as at now rubber farmers we show sign of this satisfaction on the side of bear pricing good buyers and then my brother I can tell you the good buyers are crying but price a cry first normally I call good year they say one breed no fan ko was about ton man from one breed one breed of gold was 1,100 and they bought 740 Ghana cedi into good buyers say but you should good board let person me fee right now but some ground say but you still go more than bobo benfuni no na the right time will come into almost so be disappointment and as at now scampe elele do near kokoma na so bed year is it prior to 2024 election my brands were organic you may was rock but target koko constituency yeah papa Erikopoku 10 times the ranking member for food and agriculture Krenjokumo Borabane MPP okay party bill government brand come on a Roma cocoa farmers believe over the MPP party a clear incentives now a clear 2024 you bijalepa cocoa price kakuma I all statistics here I don't care MPP the government more yama cocoa farmers believe over if I was on price of 3,100 the cocoa farmers were happy because bon care my Benjamin on more if anybody happy. But all of a sudden boom, the end this man with the Eric Opoko. That time Ato Forsen was part of it. Yeah. That time he was the in charge of the majority as a leader in parliament.
Yeah, he was.
Boy, MPP for we want one time for my head to my and say power. The bomb more cocoa price in what was Opoko was quoting 6,000. Yeah. Then part of us was quoting 7,000.
I told was also quoting 6,500.
Okay.
But Samson was rather quoting 8,000.
Yes, they were saying that
9,000.
if a bank people to me report from the boy they were expecting 6,000 Ghana cedi per bag of cocoa. Until cocoa pharmacy 3,100 no what the tone chain. Because Obia Juma open fast to Koto money boom no what the man MPP for. Sorry, what the man NDC. I keep on saying there. And there as at now, I don't know the kind of message NDC for the book of 2028 because CCR you have hands like I can say that you've taken in charge of everything because this year we get a majority in parliament. Until the legislature aspect, they are true with it. Yes, since you are urban executives, my brother, they are on top of it.
One of our former executives.
Yes. Emma, and since you are every the three arms of government now almost they are on top of all the three agencies. When you issue when you assembly and they have no excuse. Upon one promise or promise, whether 6,000, whether 7,000, and the Kadal Soria. Also, the alcohol 3,228 Ghana cedis. Yeah. That means difference of 128 Ghana cedis. Then times call Ivory Coast, our sister country, your urban issue of cocoa, you know what them the collaboration power. This year, Ivory Coast, the price because we are promising one price, no. What cost so pass Ivory Coast for? Ivory Coast one day now 3,625. In the area. Nkofu ya no your comparison ya kede mo akoso am this is for the person end no
but I say don't you think that a bit more reconciling with the dollar effect
my brother you see as at now me dem do the man obaka dollar inflation there my brother I keep on saying that since you can dollar me mama awo me na wo otopo dem dollar say inflation no tell you only my worker. Maybe I will want our Monday at the end of them underground market at bigger some market. Until the inflation, the inflation. Yeah, is it reflecting on the grounds on your goods and services?
Like I said, don't you think that it's high time we told the citizenry the true reflection of what is happening on dollar or so the cocoa prices are pegged by the dollar prices and FOB prices. So it's a mess one abania yerbe say prices no go do day and any day they are more than them more grounds so catch all the day. It's me bano and buy a dollar no stable na say me and them me
expect better do missing man pa all the best shall say we can on pant for chon pagan and for there ya down yes ya that you try you go nti one fan chance na asem bi o I dem a obi o wa gon kwata market onko obi dia soto ma okoko ya asatena mo okoko insurance na okoko ye there one dada na one dada wo try you go ni mo wo try mo bi mo de ma on dem na okoko do nti
okay.
Cocoa farmers deserve better. Into more care and for more. All right. They will be saying, more day. Honorable chance. Instead of the way I farm on, the more cocoa farm, but on compare the price and could do them aspect. Into one can no patch us.
Okay, all right. Honorable chance. Come on, Sana. Excellent. Can monko oye father ho with Honorable Daniel Dumson. Na me yenkona yenkodi nkomona na so onfa. On the same issue.
Okay, I'm brother Mlawase. Then can the mix of language. Mixing.
Sure.
I am not a hunter and a canoe and the passing there.
And then may I say, and then may you
I am not say Odu baby na ahanta no bedo so ma ya na wada ache he. Oh, obi ka asem bi there asem ohia no ye ka no wan kasa wo kase.
Exactly.
Na
come on na ka Thomas Partey jokwe.
Very good.
Oh yeah, guy
very serious. Ba man ke nzuri mada akwa ne na sa akwa ejima na sa ni squad. Yeah, but be yi like be madia boswanga no trap boswanga kaka mo bibini mo kama aben squad ke no avo
ade benya o zepe I twin mo zepe I twin
mo za practice zepe no say me ni ku akeke no wo wia
Hey, my brother.
Yes, sir.
Balo kokole. Maybe school kwa bisu. Yeah, honorable. Ejimani benya. And I'm a basic daughter of Wales.
Okay.
Bunsu ne baba.
Bunsu niyemba.
Niyemba. Wasi uchiao papa. Na yemfa we freedo ni encha hantafu nyina. The man so na yem papa John Dramani Mahama. Ababiu. Ono so say yemfa we freedo. Ni encha hantafu na wona wuti nyina.
Okay.
Mama nkasa so mechi a ye chairman Johnson. Na mechi a Kofiedu. Mechi chu obi bia wuti yen. My brother. What is Honorable Chasansa saying? What is he saying? I was expecting him to quote a page, a line, or capture NDC from our manifesto. Look, the manifesto is the public document that binds those that voted for NDC and the electorate. What did we say? We promised a 70% of the FOB
increment.
Why are you doing this to yourself? Look, my main country there, every Ghanaian now is wider. Not you may be without due respect to 1992. Politics are here in 1992. And no in 2025.
Okay.
The Biamica the Massimi there. In the echo for the BMA and your crown a benya one person or a graduate.
Sure.
As compared to, without due respect to 1951, one or two about 1951, one or two about in 1992, one or two about in 2016. Into us a cocoa farming areas, Namka Cat there, they cocoa farming areas, they can read them. They have the NDC's manifesto that we promised them a 70%.
Okay.
Looking at the dollar, na cocoa is so 1.5 cedis no order to. What the dollars no order babaji for yensimu. Emma what they cool.
Sure.
Entima bonino betua da my hair no. Emma yensi yes ye de numu or hamun chichem and your son in your deba mahon. Okay. Bana. And cannot mean the submission will be targeted on the fact that what we are giving to the cocoa farmers is not up to that 70%.
Okay.
Fair enough. Let me even grant it. There, union be or you have to force him na Samsinahi. What kind of master? The NDC, when we come to power, will give them 6,000. Nesisiano or 3,200. Are we out of power?
Okay.
Are we still not in power?
We are still in power.
What is the guarantee that before we end our tenure, cocoa price no could do them 6,000 a year?
Oh, okay.
Should the way what they say or money could read? Should the way what they say or money could read? At a time, we were chasing a dollar, just $1 with 17 Ghana cedis. My brother, at a time. Look at inflation. At a time, inflation could do 54.4. So what are you saying? With all this, now cocoa price, okay, the number one about the way they need and fertilizers in the crop, no what on my graph. Now we are giving to them free.
Not on fertilizers.
Fertilizer, what for home, not for sale. They were selling it.
It's alleged. You don't have any proof, so you're alleged.
You see, but as we speak, we have given it to them. So this message is just simple. This message is just simple. Mayer kinde, mayer keke hiri men mobudu akukui. Mnen ke anda ke me yeshe dala your road be bad there. But if you are
performance
very good. Yes. Yes, even fastening my church SD fastening. You're 4 acre cuckoo farm. But me cake be like say you mean maybe 6,000 yeah. Kaya ba ni no. And this year ni no yare. We are just 7 months old. NDC is 7. Listen, the NDC is 7 months old. So what is the guarantee? The hacker trend that what you really
need. Before more, also nika you money.
Yes, you buy me no. Yes, I need so you're
okay.
But the most important thing like more no me helene. Sometimes you quit na simple as come here can wait. But more way crack maybe manifesto is there. Me elite like I'm the elite when we meet. But pay much I say kind of street politics say ya. Street politics say ya. The market meet me and come more market more market. Ne market ne ko kan ha. Ya ko market ne ko kan ha. Scape mo yeda koko price ni. Cement bread ana.
Cement the 105.
Ne eta mezo bi aze ye ne disana.
Ne disana. Ne 110.
120.
108.
No. 120. And me not in dela. Manza me ka sala POP. Satkem cocoa but estimate of one bag of POP cement 115. You could record there. Asempa canela. Maybe 95. Bizabiela. Now a very post today. Me jokingly. Very than can care. Food prices more things. Food prices more things large. Cocoa price more made them memory. I made that. Added to her. Uncle Motasi Baba Happy like mahane be se be kan mo akobeten mo bete so kese ka yet seka bete zero bete hit so bete milo so na oku so bete zura anke me eka na ke ko o mo me de me ya de koko de ya hwe pra ne bedenu
sure 128
bedenu which is 70% of the campaign promise.
Okay, now be na it should really not say you quite gina simple Zuzana say yet and down. Ya can the true reflection of what is on the ground to the people. Ya create the care, everyone can under. Prices more you fair to cocoa. It is moved by the dollar. Then FOB prices. But you say a cockney. That's a price, everyone can a desire. Some more say.
Better maha.
We will all be at peace with ourselves.
Better maha. Also do kwele ni kekiri mo imo botum dadrubuko ya yin. Also do kwele ni kekiri beke. Cocoa price mo kava kama e wo ai yuasi dem atin ni. Onumo 70%. Ebro. Ye keve kama ku afia. We're so fair to them.
I can say to 6,000 per bag, which is 64.
Mem kake. Say your medal hand is over the cable.
Okay.
Okay. Me it is not bound by the NDC.
Okay.
Adetwa. Scape me not in dela. Odokubera mom kan wakisene. It is bound by NDC.
Sure. Because it is.
But the fide. Na akoko here with all due respect to Ebia Ola. Sure. Set as example. Market ticket na ke ADB make. Let's say Kajukuba, it is not bound by the NDC.
Sure. Thank you.
Don't forget, Mama, I didn't care. The fact care the NDC niti. Make it very good because that is it.
Okay.
That is it.
In fact, okay, is there on compare analysis Mescape ya? Okay. Also, minimum joke Ola pay Ola Mel the cabinet Mekahani. Ola is an integral member when it comes to the NDC party. And if you do that, yeah, Papa Eric Opokun, then turn the ranking member of food and agriculture. Sure. It wasn't just a mere person, an ordinary person like Charles Cobanzo in NDC. Yeah, Papa Kessel at all forcing. Then turn the majority leader of parliament in there, the minister of finance. He wasn't an ordinary person like Charles Cobanzo.
Sure.
So he knew what he was saying. And but Dumsini Kake, Bakala or the manifesto, it's even an insult to cocoa farmers. And as I say, Bozo, okay, contradictions. That's a honey bone. But the more what comes to how are you going to work on it?
That way,
okay. Dada. You have a cocoa farmers because cause of they say some of my if not to come my base 6,000 Ghana city. So you have affiliation, you have don't ever die a little bit down. Give us our 6,000 Ghana city. You usually have age of okay. That was all 3,200 cause of my promise. And cocoa farmers, not $10. So they were la for I engage him. But the Babu go cause yeah, Betty, now the cocoa farmer deserves better.
Okay. All right. Honorable Charles from now, I say the cocoa farmer deserves better. But more, Honorable Daniel Doomson.
My covenants are honorable.
Yeah.
Debating since 2016 more, 2015 more of a radio and that of
okay.
Now, sometimes in say a year round tables there. Like intellect our drop no over street politics no if about round table for balance so still like that you see he knows what he's talking about.
Okay.
Mbeda nyaka de beke kemetu ma ya ekwechina ayizo a ya hano hare krebe odukume ya kan watini me la kan ke yese yu ade ya ko ya de ukoku ne se fe ko wiase a price make va kama ye ne almost 70%. Why are you not ya kan na de hane? Okay, quote for me the portion in our manifesto me hane ke say ma be 6,000
ma me pokunya to force there
you see. You see, even as a parliamentary madam, in general parliament can hear in the near. As parliament so they a house of records here. In Tekeno super coach in Kenya, a local naka because a local can do more. At it one, it's in my brother has come answer. The do more. I'm the politician. You too, kwa memenya and Ghanaians in Bagumunku. They can read. Adetwa enti kemo ye be ba hanke give us our 6,000 na the quick even next year se cocoa price rise more 70% to 7,000 ye kwa ka maba. The promise we have made to cocoa farmers like ye kowiase na price better mo back ka mayene onmo 70% ye ka maba na menso ye ndc ye re ejuma enti as it stands now ke yet in this escape nene price me belema cocoa farmers mom dam kana me crown keke me church fasten SDA church yele cocoa farm me elasangreso atala fasten chicken ba bridges un edase kanela yele 4 acre cocoa farm okay intima pokra po yes ke mam tin the monwa come on but man you ke mam cocoa farm more I can read enti maka na na ko the record gama stop it I don't know I say it is the paper more stop it. Okay.
All right. Don't Daniel Doomson. May I hold on more your next topical issue. We are looking at what does the rise of child prostitution in Ahanta West, driven by poverty, streetism, and family breakdown, say about our failures in child protection, and how should the government, traditional leaders, and NGOs respond with urgency? Yeah, can I care about a crowd of afraid child prostitution. A quarrels ropa, in one dark a quarrels rope. I can the can cababre, I grant ke. I don't mind any the NCC may and bedding come okay. I can grant a ke. But cubicles, and you can't go around more. Up and you could do a can send your be. I could please here be working. They say all the coastal, enclaves me one dark in what thing. A quarrels rope. Awolo numo abra se ayabi oke de ikeke abua ide yin oke abiawo gbogbo ake awon ya beti ye biza ke due to certain factors if the be favor poverty streetism family breakdown yamfa the influx of ozo alatame mo ba gbogbo ake but so be de ekna awon ya say about our failures in child protection and how should we, the people, the government, traditional leaders, and NGOs respond with urgency.
My last point more. I come number now. Me oza avaya.
Ala tamaya.
Netamai. Mon le beva ozo do temo bele yele more work shene. Ne akonke we are talking of teenage pregnancy.
Sure.
Adetwa. Me ako ye bia yenzwale nkoko ana ngba. Me ne egwakene. But ke ko mokramare ke ana asa. Bo be higher here. Na bova partition begin no. That time me ya common. Then times more near ko school or agranda kene. Okay. Me the bedroom say ni. Me ne one location be. Man da kake mame I can. Yeah. Me kene mame I can. Na me pukra ne ya common.
Sure.
Ni idize. Kade to until ke recently la. Ye mun man na tamai. Ba gwa da kishene. Me ma ozo de be yi ni. Na iye keke de beta ne bela mo. Eko hozo ogada kene ozumi niye bebe kiri ya awo 419 money eka ezo keniwe egalia nyeni bebre mo ya hwado soro even okada business la
yeah
okada business la mo ba galia
ya keke mu ati
mo ba fo galia enti ikwe keke ansana gana ni be edu anamone iye izebene ni yemema na tama ba fo zo su nyepere ne ba fo ga na momam can like I say you blame streetism, yes, it
can factors in
it can more, yes,
poverty,
yes, it can family breakdown, yes, it can
yeah, the almighty Latameso.
Very good. That can be put the most strong point
okay.
Because then times more ne na tamala ba ne teenage pregnancy ma konke ni ku ana anbi ye ne ekolosura but mo ba professionalize ya kadetwa ne mo me another one mom nam kan like ke Christian domain I break ke Christian domain I break because then times more mama mo Roman school na ako Roman school kisirele bela Oluwa 130 mo ye be babo parade
sure
na parade mu ati ni but some more ona woko Sunday school nyina wombra chairman mo radio zela chairman sorry ona excuse me ona woko Sunday school
sure
wombra na mamike oye rokolo enti ye pon chapel wo Sunday school na what you roko what count mamike Roman for why you one day praise before you one day Zion fire one day Methodist fire one day na schools na where then woko late numbers no
sure
nti don there Roman teacher na or the Zion mo forma na wo ba Roman no na woko school was Zion no no the number no da ma ho no ono so exchange nti ona Sunday woko Roman nyina and of course Roman school for no ayeko Roman church Sunday school na ye ho dons na then times so sebeka ya na a program be ho fe no free show video or free show
no was start answer ya comedy video
am no was start from 6:30 to 7
no ya comedy no
yes we you kakra sana movie kakra baby Broma no be you na de no
WhatsApp yin na de
na dem you know you snake me any na one particular teacher bi opa ewa enti me point tempere me break ni na ende yes factors na can na yeah one factor but another factor so oyende Christendom na you break no
okay
and then the point that we have spared the road we are spoiling the children
sure
that discipline freedom of right freedom of this freedom of child freedom no now we have spared the road and our children are getting spoiled so even nyina ka hona wama yehuma yerehu
so
enti say Sunday school no na Sabbath school na yene kamofo na sonson no say besan so wama won ho kwan ma wona wa ye ma nkan tetetete na wo ye na nkadama di because ma me na nkasa no osuro afa na nkasa suro de say wan ko Sunday school wan ko Sabbath school bonya roko e wa so no wa Monday okwa wo be ken na damadi no do better because anya kra na eko Sunday school na Sunday school madam na Sunday school teacher no obetro ma oye papa enamo onye.
So Father, everyone reason we share government, traditional leaders and NGOs. How do we respond with this agents?
Ni nyina no ye betum na ya respond the man practices ni na or illegal.
Sure.
Either sure. Or illegal. Nti them nana ehene na over them community na. Unit committee na our community no. The assembly member na our community no. Or when I said it, they will make sure that a damn bella what damn for them commercialization of sex. I don't want to mention the name. No. Sure. They should break it down.
Okay.
Not that they want to break the roof down, but they should cease.
Okay.
Oh, they will too now we cease. Make a maybe the church corners and na one of no learning. Fretty. No learning. Oh, that's all is serious.
So no. Okay.
Even Azane. So some of us no guarantee one time being nam them biana na me and na chere wala see na better na I oga na you going now.
You no go for.
Oh yes. Oh
Live TV. One fan chain. Custody be one. Fan chain.
No, we are quoting them. So sorry. That is what they have been saying. One time, me na mazano where I'm drop down. Them sports no so many there where you demand na you na do. And they're very beautiful too.
Sure.
Very colorful pa. Alright. And every 1 hour make a today bia or you do my work out. Work out them sports.
And
Sunday now we said why you demand I say oh no. We know the spell if you go.
All right, Honorable Daniel Doomson, excellent. Honorable Charles Covenant. Honorable Charles Covenant, your issue is how you any more the fair poverty with urgency to this menace more equal as raw and dark.
My brother Malasi. Me the student of sociology.
Okay. Okay.
A burning set topic here. In fact,
from a sociological point of view, you have to analyze the problem.
Sure.
You have to analyze the problem.
I'm bringing it down. Local aspect. Sure.
You have to visit the problem.
Yes.
And make sure that you
Spencer. Let's go. Okay. So. My brother, my last pa. Me ke rebrani this local issues. The credit because it is more it is stable pa. Until any temporary more metal search issues in normally attach passions to it because it is one of area more good human resources and is going astray.
Sure.
Scap me even body. Me and as young your generation, should I call it an evil generation or what? Seriously.
Evil generation,
21st century, your generation, societal issues, how may crop up. Name me cause. No, say I'm tempted to believe your generation, in fact, because they're more one more young way,
sure.
And a crap, perhaps, other factors marking more team. The form parts.
Sure.
The form part of my equals. And I'm say yes.
Sure.
In every society, better know population rating. It's like equals running. Then social vices must come on board.
Sure.
And Galamse areas are prone to this kind of almost social vices.
Exactly.
Until a crowd Nigeria mamoya kamujokwe. But what the cable better get it. And the community will more gram say a dominating one blinded many walk a bayana. Escape yourself for the hook up, no anymore. You'll be sitting in your house and you'll be calling. Wow. Oh, yes. Along the line, where the come on here, analysis a real numbers in there, Male, first yake, a cop patch again, and there was our patchable. I remember old watch and she said, well, I'm millennials opportunity. But you see, sometimes I am.
But a luala about
Oga no go fuck. Na mama okay. In the mama honorable ata. Domina Abase member. Yes, say no call areas in Odia. Jonathan better miss him. Areas corner side mo secret mo tin. Wow. Already Emma na e cause na we hawaje and I don't care. Scape bomo ba le dominance in the system. Bomo so bo pollutu. The innocent will come on busy and more so pollutive.
Because you look at the kind of lifestyle they live, the kind of mobile phones that they want, and how they live their life.
It is very serious.
Influence.
And true, car. Me bring me number the bobo so me bring me. Elia amazon belaria mo fa ba mama rent. The scape is 20. E be about rent earlier, I'm okay, can background proper checks as earlier because also many I remember renting 200 dollars in per investigation, but also quote for 400 cedis a month.
Remember man
oh yeah, I remember one still step here. I move okay. Yes, system how many you can better. How adwene. Skapa about like here. Population was up. Skapa bezamo remote remote bezamo baba. Nigeria must have also so bad dominating. Yeah, was even more right now. And also the dominance of social media, if foundation it is negatively affecting our generation.
We are not making good
use of the social and look at the kind of programs now. Look at the kind of programs now. Other televisions and they openly camera levels program it doesn't organ well for your worker.
So meti honorable Charles answer. Major demo okay the government a very assemblies in a hunter west that is the government you create traditional leaders him fine from about ya wumbuni ezringezene ya wumbuni mo belelelezwe mo tin na NGOs mobile around how can we respond with urgency
my brother
government also the police is part immigration service they are part
Scape say look democracy the dominance of democracy anke work a positively impactful but me say if I be can also issues I don't care for time discuss David might depend because democracy Scape the come can school barely late Kenny also any more thing work I Scape Scape work a base in found the meza but I say
time me credit but you work be say I'm a use to king but
teacher because when you problem better
that is it
I solitated it black with a black solitated bro and you back a headmaster in your case be more the tetemania
more can fiber
cause ben
yes it become better kai say oluwa na so ojukoro tolowa and ojukoro to say wa ke malanike ojukoro to wa kon mala wa meti ayenu till more because when you pro mbala let me hear what is there governments assets now step e be LGBT kill a hand work kind of more stuff. Government has a role to play. The government JJ Warriors some of you more a bit but it could be a fair page and be one because also democracy the discipline the soldiers go to the street but one some because mama in the youngest entirely mobile remember that sometimes because until Saketesia and so there bad the
the late JJ Rollins here about JJ first say Ashama a street of Ashama he took the intervention of the former president JJ Rollins to tame the Ashama
yes and so in there
sure
in the democracy area it good in other aspects but any other aspects so the matter how I dream the brain but as I said me kan police ni abuse man they are aware of some of the flash areas but permanently keke na roba akaba kana ma akebia boke di cash but money
yesterday too we picked an intel okay abuse man sebo Kenya awia ben be din komo 1-2 be chebela and be liblo
that was last year the latest part of last year otopo ye seminar man bobo se benya ni shibo takwa our police intelligence unit but with them my name me more runs more me manba na mo hole takwa ya bole mo ba mo station ma mo man in fact I cry for mother Ghana because azo menila ashawo mine sorry to say be a local name from abani ashawo mine mo ka bele bras no chwo no mo be dem crane tali no continue zare guys no ka na me de cause ya is honorable mo mi Ghana mo mi scap azia be price is be deni be increase price the price no increase o mo demonstration ye be wo takuchwo ni Kenya but we didn't say already pa kra make na number really ironful but the stakeholders, assembly members, ironful in your various localities. But you cope jimaye. All because otopo, mama ya doze vala malabe avera like. Or a bit make a current or if you make a children member and say, "Better careful, won't be fikri." Nana, you put me then more. Now your information about you can say, "And baby, mama they feel right." Mama okay be a question one, but in there. Yema ozukwa yenti ebeba ya even nkune ba de bra ne you have also men was system mobile rent earlier mo bugo mo meti mbeda yes selling how can maska be wojune mbeda e wajune.
All right, honorable chance come now samela wa say ma mle Adam or Adon 1 minute be honorable Daniel Dums in Kenya. Honorable
ozomeni there ashebela akonya ne in social media on joko sure akola se number be nya wa hunu se be kenya wa hunu akola ne ba ma ha he ma so se ne conversation is starting
yes
recent one be dey ma yare ne ihe very la ma ikramo chat na level me personal
wow
e very me sa ma joko yesu ai meja yimsu meja you say if I can't my second wife him say what nezin man me today with the SD so full he say that man there sorry na ai come na de mintina me mi say djuma wo ai mboduma ba ise wo frɛ obenewa na wo central region amaya straight away just straight away him say me the SD so full and he say come you kun sincerely come you kun dia me say 50 Ghana no wa be watch be well. You can imagine. So he was talking about social media. The Kakumo from the sociological point of view. In fact, Pune is yes.
Seriously.
Because advancement in more curriculum and you can you imagine me 4-year-old boy and then if you name Carlos and Bam do phone
very intelligent.
These stakeholders yawumbuni
okay awumbuni say partly awumbuni bakoraba ke nwodiba
okay
mem hane awumbuni unit committee members
members
because mo bo locality in Kenya enti mo baka kan ke hey ozo de be yi mo ba akwa motwe mo avwali yi avama me mo be design ya repen yi to go to monike but a policeman be de ene malava mo because police in ne not the law yeah let
no
kwa wafashi ya because
no case
it's illegal
but have you caught the person on the act
that is it
how ya awon Jesus idoko ne ozo bare di bra
but don't say Ezekiel police ni awon ya say ilu ambani po na say a suspect okay acquire the bear secret one
na achia man the law let na I suspect very good I suspect the prostitute but not the wunyina so police ni wunyina so lemana not until okay aya wo investigation the care momo okay nti se momo ye ka ne dia na the best people more so bakro ba ne mele mo media.
Yeah. Sure.
Mo ba ke that undercover investigation.
Yeah.
Just like Anas Aramea money the other guys bayani. Mo mi bakro ba ke that undercover investigation. And my back man the police in info care.
Okay.
But I can't so why careful. I know couple point I say you have to act.
Sure.
You have to act to say please care. I just said that you be my way.
It's not okay. No, not care so now for farm. The thing say your generation, the evil generation. Okay, scrap as a spirit of last.
Okay.
On the side of
spirit of last.
No, let him say, Zep, okay, to more. Okay, in particular, Mukuntu was more that I'm suspected that Mukuntu bon, right from work on me more some perception about them, about them, me yebe. Madam Crapo, no, I'll not even bother myself. Okay, you how more I am as a you see, you more than you. Yeah, I was offering. They yet you also more kind of also prosperity preaching anymore. Number preaching salvation. Mrs. Yeke, can discuss it. Say more time.
We will have time to delve deeper, but this is an issue, an alarming issue in a handful of West Male College.
Sure, and our woman resources
child prostitution is alarming.
Seriously.
Seriously.
Okay, last 2 years, last year or so. Okay, issue of teenage pregnancy in bad name. Because okay, you were leading also. Sure. On the end,
okay. All right, just say me I think I will give you 3 minutes. Now, after the bloody scenes, from Ablekuma North, where voters ran for safety and trust in the system took another blow. Can the government's new security pledges for Akwetia by-election, tax forces, tough talk, and uniformed presence restore public confidence, or are we just recycling promises while fear still lingers at the police station? Charles.
My brother Melasi. In fact, I'm watching your whole role more okay. The media, the clergy, the because violence, my brother, the rumor, a schedule, and my site, Ablekuma issue is rather unfortunate. We all condemn it. So you're very down. You're one pike because if MPP, you're well prepared. That's why KBA, you're very zimwa. Okay. You're crying. Say the one educo and say in Nukupo and Woka. My brother, disturb a country. If I hold a brave fiber, as a creme is zero, a broke monotia. And my memory, but you was a could tell election must cape a causes. And because you may escape your opportunity, your communicators. Party food so that your opportunity yet that let us preach peace. Then also violence more. You preach him say Mamjeke. Yeah, Papa Basintelli, guy. I have a serious respect for Basintelli, but also break my issues. I lost respect for that guy because it's very unfortunate. They comment more. So, Madam means I'm okay. Assuming without KBR, a yamame, what you call a cousin. Yeah, but it's not in let admit it. Care. Doesn't even care. What can also work in here? Also, politics of equalization. Say if you don't do away with this politics of equalization here, say the brand say you cause more harm than good. And see, I could tell election more okay. What government in my security beef up with the security. No claim because broke man in the presence of policemen. Yeah, also the also yeah. So okay, can you bring a regime with policeman one. And see going to a tell election, let us beef up with the security. Come here, election will be free and fair. Now at the end of the day, a bill I want like kana yava yeah kind of development.
Okay, all right, we'll ask. Honorable Daniel Dumsey.
A message is very simple. Maybe I like it. Say I'm on the way on air fire. And never your wa. Mama, you feel. Add it to us. Now, a never Baba moto market the variety.
Sure.
Okay, Buffalo.
The next time if another moto mem say Kenya.
Okay,
Baba. Anki the one na mo ozo nyini start la ebubueti la atiwa ne depone ne ayi make ha nwatin ye aga no de dazo ne kwabo soruma anki no ko do twi dika ko etwi yo akeska perfie en owiase nwatin ele yan baba bira akwatia mi bi la mo ke ayawa so west na de ko ho zibia second raise dole ke ni mu anki ablekuma because a criminal money be die ken mo be keke he be equalize nwatin ya be ke be kan bo bo akani duma now Mosca Pempekem can Martin Lake. Aquatia. NDC has nothing to lose. Because we don't need any other number to become to test. Are you okay? MPP has nothing to win. Because even if they win, they still are micro minority. They are meaningless.
They're meaningless.
Yes, because we can do anything just like
1992, just like 1992.
Yes. Skapene, it is only shout that they can shout. Adetua. Sure. They can only shout, but their shouting won't get to anywhere.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Adetua. So even if they take Akwatia back to making it 88 proper, it is still meaningless.
Okay.
And NDC has nothing to lose. Ewa Akwatia. Adetua. Nemoni said the baby excuse my language, what my Becky cook is here. Ni baba ye take for tax more, a liberal ye madia. Ya kamoduke, avaya masman vebi envamio. Me led ye problem here. So, enti, when the mom can create me NDC, I ane lake. A year by your rankings. They were the most beautiful countries in our day. By ranking Madagascar, in our day. Say, ye peke, ye ranking, a kosura. The be a jinazi.
Okay.
Now that more, I can use Aquatia. You renew. Your number say my you as any. The be a jinazi. Now a young man good at one country.
Or numbers in Poma,
no, but that is not to say it's a case you care FM Adetua. And see ye no co na mampeke me yako lake NDC because we have nothing to lose it. Yako with clean hands.
Okay.
MPP Belgrade with clean hands.
Okay.
Menda mom that is another thing small mke like I'm the electricity some support to NDC MPP ni. Yeah, I'm just here can we support a political party with our head, not our hearts. Adetua. Say afa o heart and your stomach afa ko the politics matter. Make a care say e be more dignity triple jiwo you know.
Well, we poke
respect it. Nda mom dakela many MPP member ni pa mom kan bo say your show no wan dake. Ono ba tare e lom ke muro ha na pe me ko don mo tin. Chemanda da ewrade. You don't mo tin. Adetua name them and they don't want. Because mbam kamido ko kemodo ko edela hey honorable Ebenezer Ebenezer ne adepo odoku yeri am ewuri gbare elebra sam condemn ke ya hebi adetoa aha enti mlemno but me mlemiti yem nan kake me yeri ya de ba na fam mimi ene ma hone nkonko li meda na ko ko wodwen ku to the bones dabi adetoa enti samze motin ye wonke politics ye feyeti ye fe ya ene mo NDC or power more the next 32 years and san ya de be so ya ko me enti chakop na answer they no talk about with me within this 32 years you know na ya to decide
Shatawale say ya very young man this ma na pa ma ke those yeko but found the intimidating but now the one about from of Tibasante care ba park bon because ba to am market bon bo na Shatawale say
I can move Shatawale say all right catch my case
yo but Shatawale say ma don't area ba mo
okay all right yeli coastal morning on West Coast here on I say and then other pay there waiting na wa boa na when you na tena from Anapa after by this time. So no, it mean everybody we number. Oh yeah, na subscribe to your channel on YouTube na etina ahwe show no nyina meeting the copy mighty yeah the show nyina yes abanewe have a good afternoon yami adom watching na share